What's up everybody? In today's video we're going to take a closer look at this guy right here. Of course this is the NECA 2-pack with Casey Jones and Raphael from the Ninja Turtle movie. Check it out. What's up everybody and welcome back to Pop Empire. Happy to see your smiling faces as usual. And like I said, we're going to get into these guys right here. We're going to take a much closer in-depth look at the NECA 2-pack of Casey Jones and Raphael from the original Ninja Turtles movie. So let's take a look at these guys.
Cowabunga!
So alright, let's start off by taking a closer look at the box. Of course there's the figures there inside. These guys are awesome. Of course, you got Raphael here in his disguise when he goes out among New York City. He goes to watch a movie, and of course he runs into this guy, Casey Jones, in Central Park, while Raphael is roughing up some muggers, and Casey Jones steps in and does some roughing up of his own. So pretty cool. If you haven't seen the movie, what are you doing? Of course, go see it. And here's the side of the box. On this side, you got Casey Jones. Over on this side, of course, you got Raphael there. And then here's the back. You got them in various scenes and poses here, which is pretty cool. Rest of the Ninja Turtles. The way that it says NECA down here is very reminiscent to the VHS box that this movie came in originally, so that's pretty cool. And then we got this right up here about Casey Jones and Raphael. Pretty cool. Also Nickelodeon. There you go. Yeah, let's open this thing up.
Yeah, so here it is out of the box. I just want to point out how cool it is with the amount of accessories that this thing comes with. Just an overabundance of accessories. Can't wait to dive into this and check them all out. All right, and here they are out of the box. It took a minute just to get these accessories out. There's so many.
Yeah, totaling at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 23 accessories. Wow.
Yeah, so it looks like we have a pair of hands for, actually we have 2 pairs of hands.
Technically 3 pairs of hands.
Yeah, technically. And then we got about 4 pairs for Casey Jones.
Even though, and we'll take a look, looks like a couple of these hands might be the same hands. All right, so first off, we're gonna get into the Casey Jones. We're gonna take a closer look. However, let's take a look at those accessories first. First off, we got all of Casey Jones' hands here, a bunch of different hands. However, these hands over here and these hands here in the middle look to be the same hands. I don't know, interesting. That's a lot of hands. Plus he's got the hands that are already on his body, so not bad. We've got 2 baseball bats there. And of course you can remember both these bats from that awesome scene from Central Park. And of course we got the cricket bat. I mean, you gotta know about crumpets to know about cricket. Is that the way it goes? Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we've got the golf club here, which I will say if you're getting this, very fragile. The iron portion of the golf club is very, very thin, so be very careful. And then here's one of the 2 hockey sticks, pretty fantastic. And even the details that are going into these accessories are pretty awesome. Kind of hard to see on the camera, but even the grooves of the tape, you got the logo there on the stick. Really cool. And then here's the hockey goalie stick. Again, tons of detail, looks fantastic. The tape looks really worn and dirty and a little bit tattered. And we got that logo on there as well. And then here's our figure. This Casey Jones is absolutely fantastic. Let's take a look at some of this articulation here. Of course, you got the shoulder. You actually have some double joint here. You got a joint here above the elbow, one below the elbow, and it kind of moves like that, so that's pretty cool. Of course, the hands come off, and then you got down here with these awesome sneakers. A little bit of movement there, not a whole lot. You got some joints there on the knees, and of course the hips. And then the head turns a little bit. And what's interesting is this mask doesn't come off. However, if you look real close, you probably can't see on camera, but you can actually see the eyes. You could see his nose in there, mouth. There's a chin in there, so it's interesting. If you could take that off, I'm sure there's a face there, and maybe somebody has. I don't know, just haven't seen that. But yeah, this thing's amazing. The details, again, they just don't skimp. I mean, there's the shoe, and there's just so many little details in there that are hard to pick up on camera. I mean, if you really look close, it really just looks amazing. Of course, you got the holes on the bottom, so if you want to go ahead and put them on a stand. There is a decent amount of weight to this, so that I like. If you've watched some of our old videos, I tend to rate figures based on their weight for some reason, at least as far as quality goes. This feels like good quality. Yeah, all in all, if you're a collector of Ninja Turtles, I think this is something that you're gonna need to get. This guy's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and really quick, let's get into the accessories that came with Raphael. So of course, right here, starting off with his hat. This looks really cool. A lot of detail going on in there. You can see back here, there's actually a hole, which we'll get into that pretty soon. We have his size, so these look awesome. We also have this tiny piece of pizza for when he gets hungry, which he might, and I will feed him And also what's really cool is it actually comes with these ends that would be attached to his headband. And there's also one attached to him right now, so actually you get 3. And then here we have 1 pair of hands. And there is the other pair of hands. So those are really cool. And there's actually a lot of detail going on in there. You can actually see the creases in his fingers. So that's really cool. And his fingernails. And now we will just take a closer look at our figure. This thing is awesome. I love just how his face looks, that expression, and just the detail going on in there. Then his jacket, which I really like, made out of real cloth. And then also his backpack, which you can take this off, and you can also take the jacket off. Then here's that other piece I was talking about that goes into the back of his headband. And I'll bring his hat back in here, just kind of place it on there, which it kind of stays on. Yeah, it stays on pretty well, actually. But like I was showing earlier, it does have that hole, so you can actually put those headband through it. There's a peg on the headband, so it would just go in through the hole, just so you can keep the hat on better. But it actually seems to stay on pretty well. You just kind of have to push down enough. And yeah, he looks really cool. Really digging this figure a lot. So really quick, I want to see, I know you can take this jacket and backpack off, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to do that. Of course, all this stuff is very fragile, so I'm just trying to take it off his arm over here without ripping anything. And really quick, just take a look at the backpack. Detail going on in there. It's got these straps. Amazing job that NECA did with these. And it's not a fabric. This is actually just a hard plastic, but they did a really great job of making it look like real fabric. And now I'm gonna attempt to take this jacket off of him. Actually, it looks like it has this strap that goes all the way around the back. So you can kind of just start taking it out. And what's really cool on the front is it has this little buckle. All right, so let's see if we can get off of here. All right, so for some reason I'm having a little bit of a difficult time getting the jacket off. All right, there. Well, all right, this is, I don't know what's going on. This wasn't the figure. It looks a lot different when you take the jacket off. Still pretty cool, I guess. Just kind of shrunk a little. So really quick, I don't know, this is just kind of weird. Let me just fix the camera real quick because I don't know what's going on. Oh, does that look better to you guys? I guess it might have just been the lens. Anyways, getting back to the figure itself, this thing looks awesome. Let's take a look at the back, take a look at his shell. This looks awesome, all the detail going in here. And all these little ridges, all these little lines. Checking out his arms, he's got his elbow pads here, and then just checking down here on his legs, he's got his knee pads. One thing I just really love about these is how much they look like the Turtles from the movie. Those are some of my favorite movies. I just remember watching those when I was little. The second one was always my favorite, but I just love all of them, and this figure is awesome. This is one I would recommend adding to your collection if you can. I know these are very hard to find, but they are out there. And really quick, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna grab his weapons. There are these little spots right here in the front that are open, and you can kind of just push them down. And here's the other one, and there he is with his weapons. It looks awesome. It's a great figure.
And so yeah, if you're still looking for these, I would still be trying to find these. You can find them in a number of different places. Of course, Amazon, Mercari, OfferUp, websites like that, eBay, of course. Some of the numbers are kind of astronomical. However, you can still find them for decent prices. So definitely keep an eye out for those. He mentioned his favorite one of the Turtles movies was the second one. Mine was number 1. I loved that original one. I can still remember like it was yesterday, waiting out in line to go in and see that first Turtle movie. Oh, so good. Good stuff, good memories. And these things look amazing. Look so much like they do in the movie. Pretty cool. Good stuff. Also did a review and an unboxing of the Splinter figure, so if you'd like to see that, click that link right up above. There's also going to be a link to that video down in the description, so go check out that video. To watch a video that YouTube suggests for you, click that video over there to your left. Watch our last video right there to the right. We'd also love it if you'd subscribe. To do that, click that link up above our heads. That would be awesome. See y'all in the next video. Peace, guys.
See ya.